options. I could see a Valk. I think a Mira would make a lot of sense as well for them to take out of the pool. Some good ops here for CAG for sure, and it will be the Valk.
Valkyrie stronger on the maps that have more open spaces.
Yeah.
It's still a good time.
Still a good time. Still a good team. And BlackRay, a good shot to take down our first player in the server. Nade will be removed as the opening death.
Anaton now taking some damage. The pitter-patter of JV92's ump. Bellapox on an operator we don't see much these days. Been quite low.
Certainly, they're not the most generalist operators, right? They have their niche, but they can still be quite strong. Blatebox is a machine. He's going to get 3 kills this round, set up for the 4th as well, leaving just the Collie. We'll get a trade out on Repel into KZ, but in a 1v...
Here, Nico. Roach walk his way up. Firing a bit early. Herds just needs to sit in that back bar and wait as JV92 might have the cross. Unsure. All that matters is that Herds over by Whiskey and Brown Stairs. Herds is in that very popular VIP spot. Oh my, did Nade not get droned out of Main Bakery? He takes down Anaton. There goes the Blackbeard, and Nade is bleeding out. Isn't dead just yet. Chibisu attempting to finish him off with a Twitch drone, loses it to the Evil Eye Cam, and now we'll have to watch to see if somebody bothers to walk in. Chibisu, who's shot away at by Felipox, who's downtown. Look at this angle that he holds.
This is a tough spot.
Just gonna wander in. Now it's Shurib taking damage. Distracted by that Evil Eye Cam. Felipox is not looking for an engagement. Shurib can actually just wander right on into the waiting arms of KZ. Nade has survived this whole time. He'll be dead in a matter of seconds. He'll join KZ. Hilariously, Nade was not the first person to die on the side of FURIA.
That's impressive.
CAG are stuck at the moment, Jesse. They tried for a very linear take through Bakery. It did not work out. Now the Ram of BlackRay will cross across JV92.
They have a Nitro.
Nico getting the diffuser down, and BlackRay gives his position away. Nico successful, but a follow-up from the Maestro. He gets the job done, and it's all up to the Capital, who gets beaten by a rate of fire. The damage is good. Goo mines do a number of things. They do damage over time, they stop you from being able to run. Nice run out, by the way, from KZ as he's gunned down by Nico on Repel. Herds dies to BlackRay too. FURIA gets the lead-off pick, but CAG answers back immediately. This is, now he's given his position away. It allows JV92 the freedom of movement to escape. Now a drop over towards Pillar, but Nico's fighting people who don't even exist. JV92 lines up 2 quick kills, and a third will be his quite easily.
Now on the window, Shurip outside managed to get that. If they don't pick him up, it'll be a 5v3, and this might be the best advantage they've had.
Numbers now equalize, though. But yeah, with KZ bleeding out, the advantage very decidedly in favor of CAG as they go for the drop. Not a ton of time for them to work with. Close enough that they're in striking distance of this bomb site. AZ picked back up. Nade firing a couple warning shots. Both get away with their lives still intact. No fire arrows remaining for Anaton, who's yet to find a kill through 3 rounds. But he's got smokes in his back pocket. KZ dies moments later. Herds is just waiting for the drop. He's looking elsewhere. Nade will need some help. Nobody will be dropping Skylight. Instead, Capital has gone over towards Red Hatch. Nade, oh my. No hits whatsoever. This will be a full clear from the top on downwards. And Chibisu is baited in, and JV92, TCSG, flattens him. Shurip gets run over by KZ, who went out as well. Herds gets finished off. JV92 with yet another. This is a hectic round, and KZ will reveal himself. Oh my, and get 2 for his trouble. CAG picked up us instead of a proper team.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult sometimes, too, when it's the defense that are making all of the moves happen. Not this time, though. KZ caught out from the window. Shiraneko, the first time he's not playing a Collie in that position, is able to get a frag, and then a second as Nade leaves his head exposed to the top of Red Stairs, so BlackRay's going to be able to find that, and all of a sudden, we've got another man advantage. Can CAG capitalize this time?
The tricky part's going to be dealing with this Montaigne. JV92 going for a big gamble here. Can he get back in?
No.
Oh my, Shurip! And he had a read on Shiraniko as well, but he can't outduel the Ram.
Herds was being converted to 3v3. Surely the 4v2 is what they need. Leapox, he knows it's a dire situation though, and he's about to do something drastic. He pushes up. He might just catch them off guard.
Oh!
Never mind.
Shiraniko's breakdancing on Pixel Spot. Now the Monty inside the site. Herds will challenge him, but there's gunfire above, there's gunfire from the walls, there's gunfire everywhere around him. On round number 4. Beyond that, it's been Blackbeard, Monty, and now Clash. Blackbeard will be brought from KZ with 7 kills. He tears through Shuri, finds himself a big opening on that cocktail window, and instead of opting for him so far with 7 kills, as long as Anaton could stay alive and guide this team forward, good things could happen, especially when you're Chibisu making shots like that on Denade. Next one up is the Deimos of JV9.
And he's probably going to win them this round.
They've got the Clash.
Oh, he's being trapped.
On Reed. Black Ray taking out JV92. The shield is still up. Black Ray has been down for his trouble and now finished off by Felipox. Final 10 seconds. It's time for Herds to get into action. Felipox with Diffuser in. Herds is the only one watching. He hears a body come up round stairs. The Clash puts the shield away. It's up to Anaton to clutch out the round against 2 players from FURIA. And Anaton might have the lineup. He sure does. 1 and then a second will follow. A tight angle that pays off. Unless you are one of the best teams in the world. And while there might be a difference between the top and the bottom, these best of 3s can really go either way. Another Nitro Cell will connect, the second so far this round. Goodbye, Felipox. Black Ray is the only casualty from CAG. It's Nade and JV92 for FURIA. So double the numbers right now for the Japanese team. Down goes Shuri. They were hoping with the sidearm that Warden will be able to prevail over Chibisu. Won't be had. Now it's Nade, frozen out of Brown Stairs, about to move towards Whiskey. And he could use a nice stiff drink after that round. Tie game with around the building. Almost as if they circled the whole building before finding their way to their destination. The death mark will go out and Felipox gets the very first kill for FURIA. They'll need quick
Brown Stairs and shoot him in the back. If he goes quick enough, though, it might not end up being a problem. He's got to converge with the rest of these teammates. With the Jackal track now, this could be big, an opportunity.
I almost thought that was a kill through the soft wall. I was going to say, excuse me. Black Ray and Chibisu with Anaton just before it as a team.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what I'm talking about, right? This early aggression. FURIA had to find a way to shut that down. I don't know if that was them shutting it down as much as it was a misplay from Anaton.
What? Where does he get the read to just jump on in? They have commandeered this top floor, and CAG look like sitting ducks as they try desperately to slow down FURIA. The guns might not be able to do it. That's the 3rd Nitro Cell kill in the last couple minutes as KZ guns down Black Ray after the explosive from below was good enough. Smoke will linger, and a 3v3 is what confronts us. Anaton eliminating KZ. Next up is Herds, who walks all the way to the top. Down goes Shurip, who's completely blind. Diffuser will now be retrieved by the Diffuser. Herds has walked in, and next to the armoire will find some security as Felipox watches from above and maybe pulls trigger a little bit too early on. Herds standing up, and you know what? Maybe he doesn't need Felipox. Maybe he just needs himself. Has he?
He's not
you
wanting
can reclaim a moment. Go, Shiraniko. Like his intrusive thought. Do it. Uh-oh. Chibisu dies to Herds. There's no way he's still looking right. Boo!
The right call was made.
A hop out.
The right call was made.
Wrong call. Calamity, by the way.
Yeah.
FURIA seemingly motivated by that most recent round, and this is their game. Shiraniko, who wanted that hop out for so long, instead gets a great shot onto the skylight. He'll have to muster up a lot more than that. Maybe not. Nate gets it. Everything unfolding in front of our very eyes. Izzy will take matters into his own hands. At F90, we're looking intently for Shurip, and he actually pulls it off with the super shorty. JV92 eliminating Shiraniko, and 2 will fall very quickly for CAG. They'll find themselves in a bad spot with 30 seconds left. They still have the Clash up, so there will be time that can be bought by this Japanese squad. And what a flick from blackRae, who immediately finds the Clash. He will back away. Chibisu as well is hidden in the corner. FURIA going for the knockout blow. They desperately want to put this one away, but they have not done their due diligence. They have not flushed out these players from Cyclops, and they are being fed to the machine. Only 1 moment left, and time will run out on FURIA winning in regulation. CAG tied
into this round. They're going for a bakery push, so it might not matter. Good dodge of the Nitro Cell. Open things up for KZ.
Oh my! Anaton eliminating KZ at that main door. He wants more. Shuriep, who gambled on a spawn peek on this Vigil before, now could do some greater damage as he survived much longer. Not really sure what the plan there was, boss, but I mean, it does not.
Holding down Bakery, that's going to be the call because it's been so scary to get into it. And I mean, Anderson's still so strong in this position, but they're stacking up on him.
He tried to draw them out, but instead, he gets played himself. JV92 punishes him from small bakery window. There was another body from FURIA lined up at that bakery door. The worry about this bomb site is always being a bit too linear. blackRae doesn't seem to bother looking above. Way too fixated on what's happening in front of his face. And with that, a lot of control for the world champions. Sure, and Chibisu last two left alive. Diffuser going down, a Nitro Cell tossed out. It does some serious damage, and FURIA wins the round based on kills, but they lost the Diffuse planter in the process. Not this time. And they'll lose it. Lance from Kali will burrow itself in. And now the Monty inside of Piano, doing the dance. Wants to get down tonight. Herds. First kill. Fellapox follows up. Chibisu also on the score sheet as KZ dies from that position, but he was playing in a spot that is often referred to as suicide because you know you're going to die. There's no other question. blackRae will equalize these numbers as he walks in. JV92 picked apart by Shiraniko, who's put away that bolt action and instead has the SMG out. Last two players alive from FURIA in similar spots. One inside a cocktail, one in back bar, and CAG will get very, very aggressive. blackRae and Shiraniko with two very swift kills.
CAG, not a bad Chalet team. 6-game win streak at the moment. They got to get there first, and it's going to be a good opening pick from Herds. Will make it difficult. That's the only top floor player, I believe. Yeah, nobody else from CAG was holding this.
Oh, was that created?
It is great, though. You can't deny that. But these shots, they look a little nervous.
Yeah, KZ botching an opportunity to kill Anaton. Now the advantage goes in favor of CAG. Shuriep from down below. He'd been holding this position, not wavering at all, and it pays off with two very quick kills. FURIA staring down defeat in their first map at an international level in over 6 months. The defending world champions obviously wanting a repeat. Many thought this would be a gimme for them, but not the case at this point in time. blackRae dies to Nade. That was a joint effort between him and JV92 as Nade now finds himself tucked away with the bomb chassis in front of him. He's got some security here. JV92 needs to cover though. Nitro Cell goes out. Nade will again attempt the defuse plan as JV92 drops, looking for the coverage. They will swarm him. Anaton with the kill. It's all up to JV92, but Anaton will say no thank you. Cyclops taking their own map. It took 50.
Which they were playing a ton of on that first map, and and they were not seeing much of from their opponents. So interesting bans. Just because FURIA are on attack and they're orange, it's possible these are flipped.
Well, he stands head and shoulders above the rest. That was on Cafe. What kind of game will he have this time? Shiraniko dies as we hit the 1-way mark, 1 minute mark, and blackRae will go down as well, and suddenly FURIA finds himself with an advantage.
Yeah, not a bad spot at all, but Shuriep still lurking up inside of office. Anaton not far away as well. Just fell off down to the trophy stairs, so he's going to be back towards the site now. Shuriep, I believe, has been misdroned. They do not know he's up here. He's going to be in a great spot. How many kills does he get? 0. He gets 0 kills. I really thought they didn't know he was there. Based on the outlines I was looking at, they knew. They knew where they got lucky with the face check, but either way.
It's a nice play by Anaton to keep those numbers as close as humanly possible. He expected one more over on those trophy stairs. He was correct, by the way, and that march will happen, but he'll lose out as he goes over to the kill holes that was made. Earl 2 might no longer be watching the action. You might just be watching the players down below in the middle of the screen. 2 very quick kills for CAG, by the way. Down goes JV92 and Falcons, and now KZ will also die. Where was CAG like this in the first round?
Shuriep is taking names. Happy to just be alone up on this top floor, swing the windows, take him for granted. Throughout this season of competitive Rainbow Six Siege, no player in the world has gotten more kills than Shuriep. Keeps that total going.
What name did you say?
Shuriep.
Who just got that kill?
Shuriep.
Seems like FURIA reaps what they sow. And now, behind the Kiba barrier, Shuriep could go for 4. Saw that goo mine pop out. Shuriep attempting it, does some damage to Nade, but a Type 89 is a real beast in the hands of a good player. Nade certainly checks that last box. Now he's got to work his way towards the bomb site and can't even get through the little peeky hole. Anaton pops up twice on Chalet, though. That was round 7 and rounds 12. So not relying or even over-relying on the operator. Shuriep with yet another. He's on the board for the 3rd round in a row. This clash is still a huge impediment as they work desperately on the side of FURIA to open up the wall into office. Particular reason why KZ waited that long to kill BlackRae. Sees the back of the mute. Now it's all up to Chibisu and Anaton, who now has to put the shield away and pull out the SMG instead. Takes out Felipox. Numbers looking a little bit better. Chibisu taking out KZ leaves just Nade alone with Diffuser. Don't think he'll have the wherewithal to deal with this clash.
This is the worst position to be in Siege.
Just really, it's unfun, is it what it is? It's not a good time. Chibisu just needs to save himself for the next 15 seconds. Don't engage. Don't bother fighting. Try to bide as much time as possible. The clash will win you the round. You don't want to do anything funny. Don't give Nade any opportunities whatsoever as Nade works his way around the map as if his W key were broken. Just as the round was about to end, other languages. And slowly but surely, we've seen most EU teams start speaking in English. And they've started to spread out. You've got BDS, a former French team now, speaking in English. G2 obviously still speaking in English. Secret calming in English. All the guys on Virtus.pro, by the way, could speak in English. As we've said this, 3 people in the lobby have died. KZ, the only casualty. Well done by the new jammer, and that Electric Claw will now be picked back up. BlackRae ascending lobby stairs. Down goes JV92. The advantage that FURIA held on to for the last minute is now as good as gone. Electric Claw also removed. That means back portion of line is completely opened up. And Anaton will only have but a pixel to do some damage with the TCSG. Misses his opportunity onto Herds, though Herds is down nonetheless. That means 2 upright for both squads. Not a lot of time left. CAG holding on for dear life. They've got the lead at the moment. They want that lead to continue. Diffuser in the hands of Nade. Finished off by Chibisu, who can't deal with the second as he storms right in. Diffuser going down, and BlackRae lines up and gets both away from elimination, and 3 minutes away from FaZe Clan being world champs. Then they were known as W7M. They became world champions through perseverance. They called the timeout. They lose Herds. They almost lose another, as Shuriep is still on this rampage on the top floor. Down goes Felipox, and maybe the idea for FURIA was get a bit more aggressive. Maybe take the gunfights to CAG, and guess what? It is not working. Shuriep with 2 kills on the round before he's punished.
2 players in the world I'd rather have in a clutch than JV92 and Nade. I've seen them do some crazy things, but JV92 now forced alone in the 1v4 as a Nitro takes down Nade. And JV92 on a cam. They're stacked up in the hallway. He finds the first. Falls off. Worried about this camera. Will clear it. Lots of time to work with. Maybe.
Any player I'd trust in this instance. JV92's got to be on that list. Maybe not with the way that he's played to this point. He's the top player on Cafe. He's just biding his time. CAG showing an incredible amount of patience and a lot of respect. There goes a toxic canister, and JV92 has to worry about blue stairs as well as straight from the SI MVP.
Here they go.
Candela's going off. B's going off. Could an execute be happening? Nade in the bomb site. Diffuser in hand. He has to peel off of his position. JV92 finds his second, this time on the sheer. And Eco! And Chibisu manages to drop Nade. He's very firmly inside this bomb site. FURIA doubled up, and it's all up to Shuri. He was the focus earlier on, but now finds himself above the bomb site, completely empty-handed, and there's no easy path to get back down. Diffuser has not been retrieved yet. A vault down over towards Trophy. His position is spotted. Oh my goodness, what a shot on the Herds. And Shuri manages to get away alive. JV92 did some killing early on. Now he'll grab that Diffuser. Only one watching actively. Fellapox KZ's around the corner. Shuri! You've got to be kidding me. Does he pull it off? One more remains on the bomb chassis case. Far away. JV92 at a rough start. Shuri missing the opportunity. All too familiar feeling for people who play that off. Now it's Shuri taking a needless fight over towards Mudroom. And JV92 will run out, super shorty in hand, collect the kill, and get back in. That is a huge boon for FURIA. They'll play with a lot more confidence knowing the raid boss on the side of CAG has been taken care of. Flash goes out as Chibisu tries again. He'll swing over towards Snowmobile. The castle's down there, and this is not an engagement Chibisu wants. Black Ray comes to the rescue. 2 players remain for FURIA. Bomb site on that main floor. Fellapox and Nade are nestled in quite nicely there. Match being watched by the Mozzie. He's behind the bar. Nade will be watched intently as he's the last man standing in back bar. And Black Ray and Chibisu rise to the occasion, Jesse. CAG, or really emotions. They just play their game, and a lot of times they give off vibes like they're just happy to be here. Black Ray dies early. Now it's Anaton dealing some serious damage towards Herds. That's quite the sensitivity. He now sees Sentry of KZ. JV92 finished off. Know that another one's over towards Midst the Madness, by the way, and now sits on 11. He's just stat padding at this point. And it's a drop from Nade. Shuri gets one. How about another? Oh my god, 13 kills. KZ with 1/6 risk. Mando doesn't have a lot of bullets to take multiple engagements either, Jesse, so it seems likely that a single kill and that'll be all she wrote for KZ. He assesses that smoke, down goes the Twitch, and what did I say? A single kill and that's all she wrote. That FURIA will need to take away from them before they can start to get worried. Nade actually gets away. Chibisu dies because of it. Anaton's just not quick enough on the draw. And immediately FURIA have fallen off of this position. I love what FURIA have done.
One of the downsides of Blackbeard, he's a strong operator, not going to deny that, but he has weaknesses, and how long it takes to pull out his weapon is absolutely one of them. Costs him a kill in this round. Any other op probably would have gotten that. 3v5 though, and he's still got this opportunity to gain a lot of intel without exposing himself. The strengths of the Blackbeard can be shown right now.
Nice shot on the Herds. JV92 falls as well. In terms of HP, it benefits FURIA for the time being, but it's close on both sides. Everybody wounded except for Black Ray in this server.
KZ's flanking. Off floor.
Shuri's going to be hot on the heels of Nade, by the way. Nade was down below. Shurip entered. He will get the kill. 14 for Shurip. Fellapox, ghost of former past. Very, very limited HP.
He's made noise. He's got to leave.
KZ's last alive. 40 seconds to go. CAG are going to get this done, Jesse, unless they absolutely bottle it. This would be a historic flop for CAG as KZ held off the scoreboard round after round after round. Will have to clutch out with 3. He sees the Blackbeard softening up the shield, but it's a hopeless attempt as he charges towards the diffuser, and all CAG needs to do is wait. The CAGers get it done.